Hello, good morning everybody. Today in this video we have come with a chapter, the next third chapter, that is taxonomy hierarchy. Before this we have already studied two chapters, that is introduction of taxonomy and its history. The next was the importance of taxonomy, and today we are going to have a discussion on the chapter or title Taxonomy Hierarchy. So what is taxonomic hierarchy? Taxonomy hierarchy is the position given to the living organisms in biology. So in taxonomy hierarchy there are various terms used under this title, taxonomic hierarchy. Those terms may be like taxa or taxon and categories. So before dealing with the term taxa or taxon and categories, I would like to present a very simple and common example we are watching through our daily life. The example is about a school. So any school is being started through the aid of any trustee, and after trustee there is a director, after director there is a principal, after principal there is a vice principal, after vice principal there is HOD or head of the department, then after that there are teachers, then after that there are learning staffs who are also known as students. So these pattern or these positions, they are called as category. So in this school there are these various category, and for this each of this category there are different persons exhibiting this sit. Like there may be a person who takes the seat of a trustee, there may be next person who takes the seat of a director, there may be the next person who takes the seat of a principal, likewise vice principal, HOD, teachers and students. So all these people who exhibit these different seats, they are known as taxa in plural and taxon in singular. Now let us come to the point, taxonomy hierarchy again. So the terms I have already said used in taxonomic hierarchy are taxon, taxa and category, which is made very much clear with an example of the school. So what are the categories used under the title taxonomic hierarchy? So those categories are kingdom, phylum or division, class, order, family, similarly genus, and the last is species. There are 7 different categories, and each of these categories are occupied by various taxon. So let us come and discuss and know the terms, what is kingdom and all this. So in these categories we see the topmost position, number 1 position is occupied by the category kingdom, and the last one is occupied by the category species. So species is supposed to be the smallest basic unit of the taxonomy or taxonomic hierarchy, and kingdom is supposed to be the largest unit of the taxonomic hierarchy or taxonomy. So we'll be starting now to get introduced from last. What are species then? So species are the group of the organisms with similar external features which can interbreed among themselves. Like Homo sapiens, human beings, all of the human beings, we all have 2 eyes, single nose, single mouth, etc. And all these human beings, they can interbreed. So this is the example of species. But what are those organisms which are not called as species? Those organisms which do not exhibit these two characters. The number one character is having the ability of interbreeding, and the next one is having similar characters with the other. Those organisms, they cannot be called as species. The example is Genki, the organism formed by the fusion of zebra and donkey. The next one is mule, the organism produced from horse and donkey. So the Genki and mule, these are none of the species. These are not called species because they do not show similar characters and they cannot interbreed. So the next after species we have genus. What is genus? Genus is a group of closely related species, and this genus may be monotypic genus, and the next is then it may be polytypic genus. Monotypic genus is the genus which is having just only one species, and the example is Urtica diuca. Urtica is the genus, and under the genus Urtica we have only one species, diuca. We do not have any other species. So the genus Urtica is monotypic. The next is polytypic genus, means the genus which is carrying more than one species. Genus Panthera. Genus Panthera have many species like Panthera tigris, Panthera leo, Panthera pardus and Panthera onca, etc. So since it is having more species under the genus Panthera, so this genus is called a polytypic genus. Next after genus we have family. Family is the group of closely related genus. Example, Felidae genus. Under the family Felidae. Under the family Felidae we have the genus Felis, what is known as cat, and the next genus Panthera genus, under which lion, tiger, etc. comes. Both of these genus, they are closely related and they come under the family Felidae. Likewise, we may have any other families. After family, we have the next category, large category called order. So what is order? Order is the group of closely related families. Example, Carnivora. Carnivora is the order, and under the order Carnivora we have the closely related families Felidae and Canidae. Felidae is also known as cat family and Canidae is known as dog family. After the category order, we have the next large category, what is known as class. So class is a group of closely related orders. So we have an example, mammals. Mammals, it is the class, and under the class mammals, we have closely related orders like Rodentia, rats, marsupials, kangaroo, and next Chiroptera, bats. The second last one we have the largest category, what is known as phylum or division. So phylum or division is the closely related group of classes. Example, Chordata. Chordata is the phylum, and under the phylum Chordata we have various classes like mammals, apes, reptiles, species, etc. Each of these classes, they are closely related to each other, and these groups comprise to form the phylum Chordata. Last, the largest unit of the taxonomy or taxonomic hierarchy is the kingdom. So what is the kingdom? Kingdom is a group of closely related phylums or divisions. So here we have a kingdom called Animalia, the largest unit of the taxonomy, and under this category Animalia we have two closely related phylums, chordata and non-chordata. So this is all about the taxonomy hierarchy. It ends here. Thank you and bye-bye.